Now, now May is gold month, but we're starting early. Gold and diamonds. Oh, Seema, these. I mean, you built in everything that we love. You've got the hoop. You've got the look of a stud. You've got dangle. You have genuine 14 karat gold and genuine diamonds. You've got your choice of rose gold, yellow gold, or white gold. These should be over $1,500, but they're not. Not here and not today. You've got flex pay on them. We've got to talk about these.
You know, I have to say, I got the gold, I got the diamond, I got the passion, but you got the price. So together, look what we're doing. We're making this happen for you together. These are the earrings that she's told you that I brought in the hoops. If you're a hoop girl and you like the stud, so I combined the two together. You have 2 carat of outlook. That means when you wear my earrings, everyone is gonna think that you're having 2 carat of diamonds. Now, look at the price and then tell yourself, when did I think I can afford 2 carat of diamond that is that price that you see here? Most of my designs are inspired from royalty, as I was telling also you when we were back in the green room. I love queens. I love this royalty. I have a passion for them. This was actually inspired from Princess Fouzier, that she was Princess of Egypt. And I think back in 1940s was it, that she inherited these similar drops, earrings from the king of Egypt. And he gave it to her when she was a young girl. And she wore these throughout all her royal time, and I fell in love with these. And hers, of course, was a 2 carat. But I said, how can I make you feel like royalty? How can I make you feel the butterfly that I have in my heart to bring it to you at a price that you can afford, that you don't have to go get a mortgage to buy gold and jewelry? You know, because when we talk about diamond, when we talk about gold, everyone says, oh, I don't know if I can afford it. I'm gonna go with a custom. But life is too short. Life is too short to wear those custom jewelry. I wanted to bring gold, diamond, a look of a 2-3 carat at a price that we can afford, at a price that we are able to get it without hurting our pockets.
That's right, and that's what you see right here. We've even put it on flex pay. So on any major credit card, it's $142.48. But you can use your HSN card, and you can have that no interest VIP financing for 9 months. So it's like not having a 9-month flex pay, which would make it $63. So I want you to ask yourself, think about this. Do you have a special occasion coming up this, you know, in the next few weeks? Do you have that wedding? Is it Mother's Day? Is it your
birthday, April girl.
Birthday? April birthstone, that's right. Is it just time for you to do something special for yourself? I always say, my husband says this line a lot. He says, sometimes you just need a win. Sometimes, you know, things are not going right in some areas, and you just need a little something for yourself to maybe pick you up, make you feel good. There is nothing like wearing diamonds. Just as Seema said, there are a lot of costume options out there, but there's nothing like putting on genuine diamonds, knowing they're real, knowing the sparkle, knowing the shine, all of the light that it brings. Seema, I always say that earrings have a job to do, and the job is to bring light to your face, just like you were talking about. These earrings do their job brilliantly.
And you know what's amazing about it? If you have short hair, if you have long hair, if you have darker skin, if you have longer skin, lighter skin, or longer hair, or shorter hair, any kind of face this can accent it with very nicely. Look at how it flows on her ears. I love it. Of course, our model is beautiful, but the earrings are sitting so perfectly on her earlobe, that is flowing, that is talking to you, that is talking to everybody. So if you are a sister of a bride, if you are a mother of a bride, if you want to give Mother's Day gift, if you want to have you know what it is? With this price, sweet 16. If your daughter is turning sweet 16, you don't want to give her something that tomorrow it goes in the garbage. Honestly, all the jewelry, custom jewelry, I have some too, they all go to the garbage.
Yes.
So gold jewelry is the only jewelry that's there to stay in your jewelry box.
Very true.
And it stays there forever. So you want to give some gift to someone that they remember you forever. And maybe they give it down to their daughter. And if your daughter is going to have her own daughter, she's going to give it to her. Or if you just want to buy it for yourself, like you were saying, that it's beautiful. You buy it for yourself. You tell yourself, I love myself.
Right.
Because we work hard. I'm a working mom. I'm running from morning to night. And who's appreciating me? Sometimes no one, honestly. So it's time for you to appreciate yourself.
Yes.
It's time for you to tell yourself that I'm good and I am doing all of this work and I need to praise myself. I need to tell myself I love myself. And what better way to tell yourself I love myself than gold and diamond.
Gold and diamonds, and your only choice is that which color gold would you like to wear every day. If you would like the rose gold, it is last call on the rose gold. If you would like the white gold or the yellow gold, we still have those available as well. But these are, you know, again, getting limited because, well, you can imagine when you have the look of a hoop, when you have the look of that beautiful stud, you've got the dangle, you've got, oh, and let me show you the back. These are a hugger design, so they clip into themselves. So you never have to worry about anything kind of rubbing the back of behind your ear or that soft part of your neck, because they're nice and smooth.
Look at the
along
gallery
the back.
work.
And
look at the back. I mean, you could wear this actually the other way around as well. Like, honestly, if you want to wear it the other way around, they would think that that's the earring.
Right.
That's C. McKay. That's my passion. That's the workmanship. I love that you have like this return policy. So it gives you, because honestly, when I'm shopping right now, anywhere, anything, if they don't have return policy, I'm not buying anything that
with you.
because I don't feel comfortable. I don't know them. I don't know what they're shipping to me. So feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
Buy it. Wear it. Wear it. Go out with your girlfriends. Go out with your whoever you want, and then wear it and feel what I feel here. Feel the gold. Feel the diamond. Feel that luxury, and you feel different.
Absolutely, and you will the minute you put them on. Stay on the phone for those. Those are 603-296. And like I said, rose gold is getting very, very limited. What's great is that you don't have to wonder, are they going to fit? Diamonds always fit. They're always the perfect size, so definitely stay with that one. Now, a lot of you are shopping on hsn.com, and while you're shopping,